If you're anything like me, you may not consider yourself to be a chess master. I mean, sure, I know how the pieces work, but if I play against someone who legitimately knows how to play chess, it becomes abundantly clear that I really don't know how to play chess. Well, although this video won't give you tips on how to play chess like a character in the Queen's Gambit, it'll teach you how to play chess in your working life with strategic thinking. My name is Connie Wansbrough, the CEO of Skillpod, and on today's skill vid, we'll learn about the 4 competencies of strategic thinking, the skill of deciding which of the possible approaches to a problem will result in the best outcomes. Make sure to stay tuned until the very end of the video for the skill vid competency challenge, and we'll try and include your comments in our next video. Now on to our 4 components. Step 1. Respecting context. Context could be the difference between creating something that's incredibly useful or very useless. So it's important to make sure you understand the issue at hand and that you're not creating new problems. For example, if you're a musician and your band is performing at a progressive metal festival, you're likely going to be booed off the stage if you bring out a string quartet. The tomato throwing crowd is justified as you've clearly not understood the context of the event. This lesson could also be transferred to the workplace, as different situations often require behavior, actions, strategies, or even information appropriate to the context you're working in. Step 2, critical thinking. If you're a big music fan and YouTube watcher, there's a decent chance you've heard of the internet's biggest music nerd himself, Anthony Fantano. Fantano has given a lot of harsh reviews to albums that others would consider classics. But at the same time, what separates him from your friend who says that he or she is just not vibing to the album or song that they have played for them? For the most part, Fantano gives solid reasons or evidence for his negative reviews, demonstrating his critical thinking ability. Step 3. Plan and communicate strategically. As a semi-regular viewer of ABC's Shark Tank, I have seen both the good and the bad of planning and communicating strategically, as sometimes, even when the product people are pitching may have some useful aspects, how they communicate the product becomes the real test. Sometimes they can't summarize it well enough, sometimes they don't understand their audience, and sometimes they come into the presentation with low energy, not displaying much enthusiasm about the products that they have claimed are their beliefs. For this reason, whenever you're making a presentation at work, start with a clear goal. Have a very clear understanding of your audience and tailor your message and the delivery to best connect with your audience. Step 4. Think locally and globally. We live in a global community, meaning that thanks in part to globalization of our economy as well as social media, that your product can be manufactured, your customers can be located anywhere in the world. With this in mind, remember to ask yourself, what cultural differences do I need to consider? What patterns do I see in a global context that I can learn from? What impact will scaling up or scaling down an idea have? And lastly, what examples of innovation using local to global thinking could help move a project to the next level? With the help of these steps, we hope you will become a better strategic thinker. But of course, there could be more than 4 steps. So for today's competency challenge, comment below if you can think of another component for strategic thinking, and we'll put your comment in our next skill vid. That ends today's skill vid on strategic thinking. Make sure to follow Skillpod on Instagram @Skillpod. Check out our website, and if you have an iPhone, download the Skillpod app. Links in the description below for everything. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and you'll be updated on our next skill vid on design and innovation and more great content. My name is Connie Wansbrough. Thank you so much for watching.